Right now, we are live. I just put it in our story. Good morning, Grand Rising Kings and Queens. Have you guys ever sent out a Grand Rising text? That's crazy.
Nah, I ain't never done that one.
I don't even know what that is. I ain't even gonna lie to you, to be honest
Oh
with you.
my gosh. Grand Rising is OD. It's like a supposedly sophisticated good morning.
Yeah,
Mm,
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't be. That's
Calendar.
I don't know. It's not YN stuff either. It's more Unk, and that's giving Unk. That's
nah.
giving
What's giving on?
Ashton, you're
Grand
Gen
Grand
Z.
Rising.
You're Gen Z. That's what y'all be saying. Y'all be
Am I
bringing back the old stuff,
I
making
think
it.
I'm millennial.
You're millennial.
I think I made the cut.
Nah, you're Gen Z. Me and Jordan are millennials.
How you
Yeah,
guys kick
facts.
me out?
Yeah, we kicking
Calling
you
us,
out.
you calling us
What's
Unc?
good,
That's
y'all?
crazy.
What's good, chat? What's good? 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 What's good?
Oh my god, I can't believe I got kicked out of the millennial
What's up,
game.
gang?
That's
What's
kind
up,
of
y'all?
insane, but
To the
that's fine.
panel, where were you guys? Man, we're gonna get to all of that. That's our first topic. I'm glad you
What's
put that
that?
in the chat too, Pooh. We love
Mm.
Kobe. Man, shout out to Kobe. Ray got some stories for Kobe. What's up, y'all? Hey,
Good morning,
sorry,
Grand Rising.
we are on 10 minutes late. This flu is trying to get to me, y'all.
Swish
I ain't even gonna lie
Cultures.
to you.
Jordan's
So if you
getting
see me
knocked
with
out right
candy in
now.
my mouth, just know it's a cough drop.
We got the
Oh,
halls.
I was
But
about
we
to say,
still going. It can't bring us down.
You need to
I
get
was
them
about to say any candy is
them
crazy.
halls with the Vicks in them. You know they got them halls with cough drops with the Vicks. Let you breathe, man.
Man, I didn't get that one. I got the
I'm putting you on.
halls. I got the halls with the strawberry joint. I got the halls with the strawberry.
I didn't even know
So if
that
you
was
see
a
me
thing.
with candy, just know it's a cough drop, y'all. We on this joint live. We got some stuff to talk about today. Some really good stuff to talk about. Where's Norris at too?
Jordan sound like he got the ASMR going.
I know.
Where
Sorry,
it's like
guys. Sorry,
All up in the mic, man.
I'm making sure. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I got the cough drops in. That's it.
Norris showing up
Much
today,
love
man.
to. I don't know. We about to text him. Oh, Ashton already put yes, sir. All right.
Well, that was to Ray. That was to Ray.
I know, but you at least put it in there, so I'll ask him
Oh
again.
yeah. I mean, yeah, true. True. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Welcome to another episode, man. Hopefully we get Norris on this Kobe day, bro.
Oh yeah, I know he got some stories.
What?
Yeah, I know. I already know what story you're gonna tell too, but I'll let him tell it. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's so much to talk about, y'all.
Did I hear Ray cough over there? Hey, all y'all are sick on here? Oh my god.
Man,
Hey, you
I
guys
know,
gotta
right?
get it together.
Jordan passing
Hey.
the flu on through the mic.
Hey, good
Y'all
morning, y'all. Good
stay
morning.
healthy
Good
out
morning.
there,
Good
man.
morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. We do have some stuff, so I'm not gonna waste no time. Let's get to it. You guys know what time it is. It's time for y'all to. It's time for y'all to.
Swish Cultures.
Welcome to another episode of
Swish Cultures.
Live.
Yeah.
We are live and direct.
Swish Cultures.
Welcome to another episode. Let's get to the introductions. We got Ray Mac. He getting to the cheese. We call it the Big Mac. Ray McCallum in the building.
Ray.
Not McCallum. Not
McCallum.
McCallum.
Throw the A in there.
McCallum.
There you
Oh,
go.
man.
Hey.
It took you about a year and a half though, to get it right, man.
We got Ashton in the building. AKA, we call her Harry Potter, AKA Superwoman, because she stayed with the glasses.
Swish Cultures.
Wait, what? Harry, because Harry Potter had glasses on?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my,
Oh my God.
I love Harry Potter personally. I'm Team Gryffindor, but that's the reason I'm Harry.
I'm just making sure, because it sounds like you didn't know what Harry Potter was. But hey,
I was looking for the scar and everything, unless you count.
okay.
This.
All right, man. It is what it is. All right.
He said, anyways,
I'm Jordan
child.
Richard. I'm the co-host of these two. You know, we're trying to get to it. A lot of updates. Ashton and Ray don't even know the updates.
Yeah, what?
We got Paul McNeil coming on the show on Wednesday.
Oh.
We got Maximo Adams, one of the top prospects. He's coming in. We got Trey White for Kansas. He's coming in. Oh shoot, the bomb even worked. We got Michael Brown, aka Michael Jackson. He's coming to the building soon. And in February, we got Flage from LSU. She's coming to the building.
Oh, I got one.
I'm just letting y'all. I'm just letting y'all know we not playing around. I tried to tell y'all we just getting warmed up. We just getting warmed up.
I got a guess.
Yeah, Darius is locked in. We can get Darius. Darius will be on here at some point. He's locked in right now.
I got a guess.
We are trying to figure out a time for Darius, but he is locked in. But we can get Darius. So, yeah. But yeah, we locking in. We locking in.
Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, I have a guess.
Who you got?
Jordan Miller.
Oh, okay.
Bring Jordan Miller if you can.
Yeah, he said he'll do it. He said he'll do it. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, get Jordan Miller on, Ash.
Swish Cultures.
Yeah,
Ray,
that's the whole plan.
Ray?
That's the whole plan. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, Ray, who's your guess?
Ask the chat.
Who they want me to get. Hey, Hoops Nation. I got to get the contact for Cheryl Miller. We don't know Cheryl Miller yet. We didn't even get a chance to ask. We'll get Cheryl when we get the chance. But you know what I'm saying? We would love to have Cheryl. We just going off of but really want to talk about the man, the bean, Mr. Kobe Bryant, man. You know, first off, today's the anniversary. Him and Gigi. We're gonna call it the celebration of life. That's what we're gonna call it. Because we got to celebrate, number one, what Kobe and I'm gonna say Gigi too, what they've brought not only to this game, but to this world. And definitely want to bring up some stories and give you guys some good stories about the man, Kobe.
As well as the families too that are part. That was.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. And also, man, we don't do it enough, but definitely want to send our thoughts and prayers to all the people involved, because I know a lot of people just bring up Kobe, but all the people that were involved, what happened, we thoughts and prayers always get to you guys too as well.
Because grieving is a strange place, man. It never ends.
Look, hey, our mom isn't here. She says she has a contact to Cheryl Miller. Yeah, okay.
Where's she saying that at?
Why don't we know about this? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why don't we know about your contact? Why we got to find out through the chat? Finding out through the chat. Hey, finding out through the chat is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And sorry,
Ray, you see this? Our mom
if this sounds like ASMR or whatever it's called, I have a cough drop because the flu is trying to get to me. But as we get to the Kobe story, is everybody okay in the chat with the snowstorm? How are you doing, Ray? You in Louisiana, so I'm pretty sure it stay hot over there because the blocks stay hot, like the boy Little Wayne says.
It's we know y'all colder than usual for the people here, but we good over here.
Yeah,
now,
I was
Texas,
I was just in Texas. Story. That's all they were talking about.
Yeah,
I went down there for the Baylor Texas Tech game, so I was there. But I want to talk about the Kobe story. You know what? Let's go to you. Let's go to you, Ray. Give us some of your best Kobe memories, bro. We'll start to. We can start to you. I think I know which one you're gonna do.
Well, let me show you the pics. Let me see if this shows up. Can you see this?
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
That's it.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
We went. Hey, we went Memphis, and we did San Antonio too. Okay.
I got a couple more, but just whatever. I used to play. I was all right. I was out there a little bit. All right, man. So I'll give a quick one. So back in the day when I would play, I always used to play myself on 2K against whoever we playing that night, right? So when I was in San Antonio, I don't know if I even told you this one, Jay. I was in San Antonio, and Becky Hammond, who now the famous WNBA coach with the Aces and all that, she was one of our assistant coaches, and she worked with the guards or whatever. And bro, I'm upstairs playing the game, chilling, not supposed to play that day. Don't even think we had a shoot around or nothing. We had a game the night before or whatever. And Kobe, sometimes he would play, sometimes he didn't play. She texted me how you feeling? Are you good? You're starting tonight. And I was like, oh, okay. Bro, when I'm in San Antonio, I never really played. So all right, so I'm turning up on the game, and I don't know why, bro, but every time when I would play, bro, my early years, they made me like a defender. I had to guard James. I had to guard Kobe, Jamal Crawford. I don't know why I'm guarding all the bigger guards for whatever reason. So anyway, I ended up starting that night. And I'll just never forget that first picture I showed you was a shot fake. And I'll never forget her, Pop, everybody in the film. They just kept saying, stay down on the shot fake. And he drove right side, baseline, right in front of our bench. Gave me the cleanest looking pull up I've ever seen in my life. Sure enough, I went up there, flew for it, came down, fouled him. And I got to find the other clips, though, because I was playing some great defense, bro. The one where I'll show you here again, the one where I had the hand all up in the face, can't see the basket, nothing, fouled him and all, bucket. That's good defense right there. Jay, that's good defense. He can't even see the basket. I never experienced that ever where someone just rose up right above me, didn't even see me. You know what I mean? But that day I'll never forget because everything that they said on the scout report, he hit me with everything you can think of. And I played great defense on a couple of those possessions. But one thing I knew, he actually knew who I was, after the game. And that was my biggest thing because I always used to wear his shoes since I was in high school. Always wore Kobe's. I rocked the Kyrie's that day because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't wear the guy's shoe when I played against him. But I got a lot of other stories, but I'll just say that one just because that was probably the last one where I actually had to guard him. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was just sitting on the bench watching and I was out there. But just being out there with his presence was crazy. Him and LeBron, yeah, it's kind of indescribable being out there with those two guys.
Yeah. To answer Pooh Bear's story, I'll just bring this one off the whim. So I didn't get a chance to meet Kobe. So this one's kind of crazy that all this stuff happens during a certain amount of time. I had gotten hurt playing overseas of 2019? Because Kobe died in 2020, correct?
Yeah, it was the year COVID happened. So.
Yeah. So we ended up, that was my first month. I started working with the Lakers that year. And January, me and Phil Handy, real close. So Phil during January month was like, yo, we're gonna, me and Cole, we're about to start doing stuff together. Him and Phil Handy and Cole were already doing a lot of stuff. They're working out with Gigi, but they had a whole plan because they were doing the Mamba Academy, which they ended up having when he passed, when they had the Mamba Academy camp.
Yeah.
Phil was just like, man, we're gonna get something going with Cole. You're gonna start filming some of the training sessions. We're gonna get all this stuff going. So I was like, man, I was super excited about it. So we fast forward, and I'm already going through a lot at this time too, because at this time I had torn my meniscus for the third time. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm probably about to retire. I don't what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen because I'm like, bro, knee situation is killing me right now overseas. So we fast forward to the day Kobe passes. Me and Phil were supposed to do some workout with him maybe a week later, right? And when he died, me and my mom, I think at the time, were low-key arguing about something small.
Yeah. Yep, you guys were.
And then Kobe, I get a call on my phone started going crazy, and it was like Kobe died. And at that time, me and her stopped arguing at the moment, but I called Phil and I called Anthony Davis, and both of them were on the plane. And I finally got a chance to talk to Phil Handy on that day. And bro, I'll never forget, dog. I couldn't even understand what he was saying. The way he was balling on the phone, man, it was honestly crazy. Just kind of even thinking about it, it kind of gives me chills to this day. But I think the best memory that I do have was the night of his funeral, the day before his funeral. Jewell Lloyd was in the gym, who Kobe, mentored. They call her the Gold Mamba, won a WNBA championship with the Aces. She was in there. Haley Van Lith was in there. Haley played at LSU, all that. And I'll never forget this day because it was the night before the funeral, and they're working out in the gym together. Kyrie comes in. And Kyrie comes in. He starts teaching them. And at this time, Kyrie was hurt. I'm trying to remember. Kyrie was hurt? Yeah, Kyrie was hurt. And Kyrie comes in, starts teaching them. And honestly, bro, I'll never forget to this day. It felt like Kobe's spirit was in there, dog. It was crazy. Because Kyrie was giving so many gems that day. And that was the night before Kobe's funeral. And for him to give back to the girls, something that Kobe is very passionate about, the night before a funeral at 11 p.m. was like, that was a crazy experience. Then we fast forward to the Mamba Academy. And that was when Drew, Ray, Anthony Davis, we had Rondo in there. We had Mike James in there. We had so many players. And, bro, we all got close at the Mamba Academy.
Yeah.
So it's honestly just so crazy, like, just thinking about it. And I'll never forget that those 2 months for me were tough because that was my first year doing the Lakers. And when I was doing stuff with the Lakers, bro, the energy at practice was crazy. And honestly, guys, I thought I was a jinx because not only did Kobe pass during that time, but we were posting like some content, of the Lakers in the practice facility, battling the Kobe passing. And there was one time, it was a real happy day at practice. They playing the Pop Smoke. She liked the way that I dance. She liked the way that I move. So we posted that. Pop Smoke's manager reaches out to us and it's like, yo, we like what you're doing. Maybe there's a chance we can meet up, when season goes. And when Pop gets out here, then Pop Smoke comes out a month later of Kobe's passing, and then he passes. So I'm like, bro,
yeah,
am I jinxed? And I just coming off the knee surgery.
No.
My first 2 months. No, I was just thinking that. But then after that, yeah. But I want to bring back to Kobe, just kind of go into that. But, me, Ray, Anthony Davis, Drew, Rondo, the rest, all of us got really close because of us being at the Mamba Academy. So it's just kind of crazy that. And then I know Phil Handy ended up having his, in his honor, he ended up having, the Mamba Academy Invitational where Kawhi came, Paul George, like all the NBA stars came, and they ended up, doing the camp that Kobe had put together, and they did that in his honor. So that was super dope. I know the boy Norris Cole got a Kobe story for y'all too, as well. What was the last thing I was about to say? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Norris, you got to give us your Kobe story, bro. Once you come in here.
I think my best Kobe story, I would say, is his last go around when he was playing his last year, and I was in New Orleans at the time, and I asked him before the game because he was warming up, and I said, Cole, can I get your shoes after the game? And he said, I got you. So I was like, cool. I wasn't gonna ask him again. Like after the game, I wasn't gonna say nothing. So after the game came out, his security guard, you know, when I was walking out through the tunnel, the security guard was like, Cole, come in here. And so I'm like in the locker room, I went in the Laker locker room, and Cole was sitting there and he was signing the shoes for me. And he said to Norris Cole, Kobe, boom, signed both of my shoes and gave them to me. And we sat there and talked for like 5 minutes, like, you know, just sitting there having conversations as if I knew him. Really, I mean, of course I know him as a fan, but like we never really talked like that. But we sat there and had a nice conversation. I can see why, you know, people, you know, love Kobe. He's so intelligent, you know, he's thoughtful. And we walked out. I said, well, could you come out and meet my parents? And he was like, sure, I'll meet them. And when we walked out, he walked straight up to my parents and he never met them. I said, Kobe, how you know that was my parents? And he said, well, y'all just look alike. he said, y'all just look alike. And he took a picture with all of us, my mom, my dad. And it was the coolest thing ever. And then he shook my hand. I told him thank you. And, you know, that was the coolest moment, that other than like just competing on the court with him. That was the coolest personable moment to have with Kobe. And I still got them shoes, and them shoes is put up. Nobody ever really gonna see them shoes.
Yep. Then that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to take away from the Kobe. Norris and I met all the legends. What wasn't it you when you was at the Heat? You met Jay-Z too? Was that you after the game in the clip?
Yeah. Met a lot of.
Yeah.
Kobe signing the shoes though. You know,
number one.
That was one of the top ones. It's one of the top ones. One, because you know you hate when somebody pass on, when a legend pass on, but it's nice when you get a chance to share a moment with someone before they leave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it sucks that happened. Like it was a sad thing, but I'm appreciative to at least had a moment with a basketball legend before they passed away. And so to me, I'm appreciative of that. So that goes up there with one of the top, you know, things I was able to do as a pro.
Yeah. What's your
Norris,
favorite on-court memory, Norris, with Kobe?
I mean, with me, just playing against them every time I got to play against them. Yeah.
Norris, let's see if these two stories match up, because you didn't hear Ray's story. What was the first thing on the scouting report when you went against Kobe?
For me? Our team?
Yeah. What was one of the things?
Well, for us, Kobe is a guy that you have to ignore the percentages, kind of, you know. But Shane Battier used to normally have that main matchup, and he would like try to force Kobe to go left and shoot pull-up jumpers because going right, Kobe was super, super deadly. No matter how many dribbles, 1 dribble, 2 dribble, all the way to the line, he was super, super deadly. So Shane Battier, he would always try to force Kobe left to shoot pull-up jumpers, and he was like, that don't mean he ain't gonna make them. He said it just means this is give you the best chance. Because Shane is the one that taught me how to read defenses, like from a number standpoint, like how to, a guy goes left, he's going to shoot 42%. Guys goes right, he's going to shoot 50%. If a guy goes right for 2 or 3 dribbles, he shoot 58%. If a guy goes left more than 2 dribbles, his percentage drops. So that's the game that we kind of played in Miami when we went against star players. And so Kobe's matchup was like, try to force him left to shoot pull-up jumpers. If he make it, we in for a long night. If he miss them, then that's cool.
Y'all didn't talk nothing about the pump fake?
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course, you got to stay down. Never, yeah.
Everybody says the same thing.
That was the point of emphasis, stay down on the pump fakes. Of course. I mean, you're not going to block his shot anyway, so you definitely got to stay down. But the biggest thing was don't let him get a heavy dose of going right, because if he get to going right, he can fade, he can go straight up, he can get all the way to the rim dunk, he can 1 dribble, 2 dribble, 3 dribble, he could do all. Just send him left, let him hang dribble, and if he make those, he gonna score 40 tonight. But that was our game. That was our game plan, and stay down on the pump fake.
Yeah. Norris Cole, does Kobe Bryant to some degree have a little Jordan glow? They trying to test you early, so let's see.
Not to me. I mean, he was a.
Hey, Norris the realist, bro. You could have said yes, just for the simple facts.
Yeah, but not to me. I mean, Cole was different, obviously, but not to me. I mean, when I met Jordan versus when I met Kobe, it was two different glow. It was two different things. So, not to me, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And also, we see the comments, you guys. We're just trying to get the stories out.
Yeah.
I'm trying
What
to
else?
see.
What else is
I know Kyrie said when I met Kobe, like in 2018, the things that shocked me is he isn't a big man. Yeah, he's 6'7", but I thought he was a bigger man. Was that how it was like for you guys when you guys were matched up or played against him?
Well, I mean,
you
for
me,
know how tall. He tall. About to say to me, that's tall. I mean, I'm 6'1", 6'2" guard.
But guard him, and he rises up to shoot over you.
Yeah,
but I think that goes for like a lot of players. Like you watch guys on TV, especially the star players. You thinking like they all about to be 6'10" or something. You see him in person, like some guards, you like, man, I'm just the same height. He's not that much taller than I am. But I think that's just the difference of like seeing it on TV and then being up close personal with people, I would say.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Ron also said, in Norris and Ray, did y'all attend his Mamba Academy when he had all the NBA players there and teaching?
No, I wasn't good enough for that.
Well, I didn't know anything about it. I was probably out the country playing overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
did it later.
To Ron's question, it was Sports Academy at first. Mamba Academy had only probably been there for a year. Because when I got hurt from playing overseas, we came to Mamba Academy. That's how me and Ray ended up getting close. Because it would be Drew, AD, like Rondo, all the players. We have mentioned them before. That summer of Kobe's passing is when like everybody started going down there. And as soon as Kobe passed, what's crazy about the Sports Academy and Mamba Academy, I remember Vanessa wanted them to remove all the the Mamba Academy stuff, which I completely understand because he was on his way there when he passed. So Mamba Academy was kind of like, there was only a few areas, right, Ray, that still had the Mamba logo on it?
Yeah. Everything else, they took everything down.
Yeah, like
and then
fast.
They changed the name back to Sports Academy.
And,
that was like a big deal over there too, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah. It was a big deal.
Same with like the shoes and all that. They were trying to get like, because people were trying to like make money off all that stuff. So they had to, get that logo back basically in the name. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it was crazy. But yeah, they went from Mamba Sports Academy back to Sports Academy. We still called it Mamba, but yeah, but everybody knows the energy, the vibe is still in there. Yeah, but it's crazy because nobody really goes there anymore now. It's all different. But
we have so many gyms, guys. It's so many, and there's another gym that we'll speak about soon that's about to come out. It's about to change the landscape. We ain't about to be in the Valley as much. We about to be right over here in Playa Vista. But we'll talk about that when the official announcement comes in. But
Lamar has a question for you, Jordan. Jordan, what did you do with the Lakers?
Man, we still doing stuff with the Lakers. Y'all call me Team Clutch over here, bro. But we still work with the Lakers. We cover the team. We cover both the Lakers and Clips. A lot of times when you listen to the press conference, you'll hear our voice on there. We asking the questions. We've covered the Lakers, 4 or 5 years now? We've covered the team. And man, you know what? I want to give a big shout out to, I know in a lot of interviews, if you guys look, there's a girl in the back of LeBron's interviews, and her name is Tanisha. Man, shout out to Tanisha, dog, because in my early stages of being with the Lakers, my God, she was tough on me, dog. Man, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like Jordan Sparks. How am I supposed to breathe with no air? Because, bro, she did not play no games from the jump. Me and AD out of a cool relationship. I'll never forget. I'll just tell y'all this one story. My first day I got there with the Lakers, I had seen A in the hallway. He had pulled up, and me and AD were talking. Mind you, there was like a press conference going on, so we were kind of outside of we weren't during the press conference having a conversation. We were like in the hallway. She walked in the hallway. She was like, "Hey, are you here to work or socialize?" I was like, "Dang." And I'll never forget. Shout out to T, because her and Allie, I told them, you know, this was the first game I had ever covered. It was Lakers Clippers, because they used to play that. That was like their first game. And I had told Tanisha, I was like, yo, if you give Swish an opportunity, I'll make sure that I'm never late to practice. I'll make sure that, we pull up to every practice and in every game. For 3 years, man, we made sure we didn't miss nothing. And T gave me opportunity, Ali gave me opportunity, so I want to show love to those two, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the relationship that we do with the Lakers. So shout out to them, man. I seen the footage of Mamba Academy. Remember Kawhi, Murray, Kyrie, it's on YouTube. Where is Kobe teaching them? So it's about 20. No, that was 2018. So Phil Handy put that together. And him and Kobe have been doing it. And it's kind of crazy because there's supposed to be a girls' version of that. So basically, Kobe had a vision of doing what he was called the Mamba Academy Invitational. And he'll invite all the top prospects to that. And in honor of Kobe's passing, Kyrie, Phil, gathered up all the players. It was so many players there, man. I don't even want, I know it's Kawhi, Paul George, Kyrie. They have footage of the whole thing too. Jamal Murray, everybody. I don't want to leave out no names. John Con, everybody, bro. And they played ones, they played twos, they played threes. Wait. Was Kobe there? I'm tripping. Kobe was there the year before. They ended up doing it again. They had a year where Kobe was there. I'm tripping. Yeah, they did have a year of it. That was 2017, 2018. 2018. They did 2018, y'all. My bad. Hoop Central, yeah, that's true. They did it 2018. My fault. They did a year after, too. That's why I'm thinking about the year after. They ended up doing a year after. He was supposed to do one for the girls, too. And honestly, man, shout out Kobe, because I don't think our relationship with Juju and Phil Handy's relationship with Juju would be where it was. I'll never forget when Kobe passed, Phil took that real hard. And Phil was like, yo, we got to do something for the girls, man. Let's get a girl that we can do some training with and get someone. And that's how the Juju relationship started. Reached out to Juju, and we've been close ever since, because after he passed, we wanted to make sure he was still involved with the women's game. And man, seeing what Juju's been able to do, man, it's been super dope. But any comments we missed, Ash?
He said get Lamar's comment on going to the Lakers and Wizards game, but it doesn't show on our end, so he would have to probably
Yeah, Lamar, repost it, bro.
Yeah, because it doesn't show. I went up and down, and it does not show on that.
Yeah, yo, CO Smooth, my dog. What's the deal, gang?
CL,
dog?
Said y'all gotta understand, as Kobe fans don't rock with LeBron James. Yeah, it's wrong, but the Kobe cult is just how it is. As Kobe fans, like Nicki and Beyonce fans.
Bro, we understand it. It be friendly banter. I like going back and forth with y'all, so it's funny. Yeah. One thing we ain't gonna do, you see the boy Norris. That boy Norris, he said he didn't. Norris gonna be Team MJ to the max. I'm just telling you. Me, I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, and I love the banter back and forth. It's all love. I already understand it, dog. So, hey, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man, that's been here vibing with us, bro, because we're going to continue. We named a lot of guests coming up that are coming here, so appreciate y'all, man. Jordan to the max. Good movie, by the way.
And then Pooh Bear said, I remember Kobe Bryant was working Candace Parker out.
Yeah, man, bruh, so many. And one that I don't think even people really realize, who's really dominating the W, who spent a lot of time with and saw the vision very early, was Nafisa Collier. He spent a lot of time with her, and she, to me, is one of them ones. And it's kind of funny because when she gets to the middle of the floor and gets to that fade, it's unguardable. Yo, son, hey, unguardable. She is so tough. Mm-hmm. And Kobe, during his early years, before she blew up, worked a lot with her and saw the vision early with her. So, much love on that, because,
yeah,
I now that I think about it, I'm like, dang, when she was in college, Kobe used to work with her when she was at UConn, and Nafisa used to work out a lot with Gigi too, and Haley, Sabrina, all them. So he kind of saw the vision real early, man. He followed Juju. Like if you go on Kobe's page, Juju wasn't big time yet. He followed Juju. So Kobe, man, in terms of what he's done for the women's game, like he saw the vision really early with a lot of these players too. When I really started to think about it, like because for him to be following Juju during the early stages is kind of crazy. Yeah, Alex Nafisa's husband and Kobe were close. He worked at the Mamba Academy, right? Yeah, they did.
Everybody was at Mamba, bro.
Mamba was cracking.
Yeah,
the girls were in there hooping. Then you had KD, Kyrie. Everybody was in there, bro. It was a time. It was like a good 4 or 5 year run.
Yeah,
it was nice. And then when everything happened, changed the name and everything kind of just slowly died. But yeah, man, it was good times for sure.
Shout out to Bean, man.
Shout out Bean.
I have a question. I have a quick question. Do you think that relationship that Nafisa, her husband Alex, and Kobe had kind of inspired Unrivaled? Do you think it had anything to do with that?
I think they would probably. I probably think they would say it. I'm not sure. That's a tough one.
It would be a great way to. I mean, I think if it was the case, they would say it. That would get more publicity for it. But I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't think so. But I mean, why wouldn't they say that?
Yeah, that was just something on my head. I was like, man, like how close they were all were. I just was wondering if that had anything to do with it.
Yeah, that's a good question. CL Smooth showed you love. He said that was a great question.
Thanks, CL.
Lamar, okay, all right.
CL know everything though.
Facts. CL, we see CL. Hey, CL, next time you come to a game, bro, and you don't say nothing, bro, we're gonna have a real problem too, by the way.
Cultures.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Lamar's okay, so the Lamar question. Lamar says he went to the Lakers versus Wizards in 2002. See, this is how you know. I said 2022. 2002, where MJ was bullying Kobe, posting him up. But to see Jordan and Kobe battle was an honor. And he says the Wizards beat the Lakers, but he says it was a dream come true.
Oh, that's
look at Norris. Look at Norris.
What?
Like I already know what the one he shook his head like. Wizards beat the Lakers. Yeah, it sounds like a Jordan fashion.
I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm thinking like, dang, they had those two on the court at the same time. Even though
it's crazy.
Even though one was old and another one was young, but you don't see that a lot.
Facts.
A lot. So that was dope.
Hey Lamar, we got to ask you, my boy. Do you still have that ticket? Because I know,
man.
Bruh, I hope you got some type of at least the pick
question
or something. I hope you still got that, God, for real. Because if not, man, we got to have Drew on here to tell his Kobe story. Yeah, remember the Kobe story you told, Ray?
Yeah. We're gonna get him on here.
Yeah, facts. We get Drew on here.
That's Ray's guest. That's Ray's guest.
Yeah, before you came on here, they talking about all the guests they bringing on. I'm like, can we bring a guest on? I mean, damn.
Yeah, Norris got to bring a guest too.
We can bring some guests too.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll bring them
later on. You know, as we continue to progress later on.
As we grow, yeah, for sure. You already know. Real quick, before we get on to the next topic, I got a topic that I thought about, and I think it's good for I want Ashton's included in this too, of course. I think this is a good topic for Norris and Ray. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Ooh. Let's remove that from the stage. It said help.
that's my second computer.
I added, Ashton's second computer. She got on here. I actually added that to the stage. All right. So this went viral yesterday. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it a little bit?
It says conduct expectations.
All right. Yeah. So in NIL right now, we have fines that go out to the players. Now, we heard this with Penny Hardaway. He fines his guys. This is the new wave of fining. Now, the reason why I want to show this is Deion Sanders. These are his fines for NIL, right? And a lot of people are like, my God, this is expensive. Even in the league, some of these fines aren't like this. So Ray and Norris, are these fines OD? And can we compare them to the league? What are the fines looking like in the league?
This is definitely a NBA, NFL, even probably a little bit more fines. But that just goes to show you, bro, like the college game, it's professional sports now. These kids are getting paid crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was on a flight the other day. I didn't know the kid played football. I don't know who he was. I won't say the name, but I can tell he was stressing out. We're getting on the plane. He's walking behind me. I'm hearing on the phone like, yeah, man, like they only offered me $400,000. I'm thinking like, dang, they only offered you $400,000? Like it's just a different time, bro. Like, so the type of money that they're getting at that young of an age, obviously Dion, you know, he's instilling discipline. I mean, those are some hefty fines, right? But that just goes to show you that these kids must be making a lot of money because, you know, I mean, $2,500 for a no-show of practice, that's probably more than what it would be, but he's letting you know, like, you can't miss practice. You know what I mean? Missing practice.
Hey Ray, that's about right. Like
that's the NBA fine.
That's like NBA. That's
Yeah.
Can y'all go over the numbers for NBA? The ones that
I don't
y'all
have them
remember.
right in front of me because some teams like we had them written down. It wasn't no ambiguity.
No, I'm telling you, what was y'all fines? I'm asking when you were in the league, not now.
I got my Miami Heat with me.
Very similar to this.
Yeah, it was pretty similar. Like
You can't miss practice. You can't be late.
some
Yeah,
of them
was
wasn't even a number. It was a percentage of your game check or a percentage of your check. Some fines was. So
Oh, wow.
the more money you made, the percentage might be higher depending on if you was on a rookie scale or a max scale. So yeah, now these I don't think this is crazy though. Like because this is what's gonna happen. This is what any job is like when you starting to get paid as an employee now. Expectations are that of an employee. You don't get a free ride and $400,000 and just get to be late without no. It's gonna run extra suicides. No. That's when you had the scholarship. That's when you had the scholarship with no money. Now you're getting scholarship and you getting bread. Nah, bro.
And you're running them suicides too.
You're gonna do the extra running, lifting, extra, and we hitting that pocket because this is real life now, and it's fair. I think it's fair.
Let me ask y'all this. How much was it to be late to practice for y'all then when y'all were playing? I know you know how much that was. Because there was definitely, and I hear about it now.
Yeah, nobody would come late, bro.
I wasn't late. I wasn't trying to see.
Come on, bro. Y'all didn't have 1 year. One year where someone came late to practice?
I don't ask their business though. Like you don't ask D-Wade why he was late to practice. How much?
Oh, you don't know what the fine is? You guys were never late. That's why.
I couldn't afford to be late.
I know that.
First off, where does the money even go? That's where I want to know. So when you guys are late in the league, where does it go?
The charity of your choosing.
Like you said.
So where does the college one go?
They just take it out of your monthly check in the
man. Y'all, hey man, y'all.
Wait, we're asking the wrong questions. When you are fined
giving us
in
no
college,
stories, booties, man.
Jordan, be quiet. When you're fined in college, where does that money go?
That's the question. I don't know where that money goes.
No offense, I can't. I can't just give $500 and not know where the money's going.
Man, Ashton, that money gone, bro. Sorry.
I think it just comes out of their check. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously, like some people are gonna have their thoughts on it. I mean, from what I've been seeing on the college side, I'm not mad that he's doing this to hold these kids accountable and to teach them how to grow up. And you got to be on time because they are pros now. Because the biggest thing is, a lot of these coaches now, they like super soft on the kids. They won't yell at them. They don't really hold them accountable because they're so worried about being able to retain the players and get the kids to come back to school next year. Because now someone is getting all this money, what they're going to do? Sometimes they don't show up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're acting bigger than the program. And then if the coach gets on them, they're going to be like, all right, cool. I'm averaging 18. I'll just transfer next year anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm go get another bag. So, I mean, this right here he's just trying to instill some discipline in these kids early, which is something that, I feel like.
So y'all don't know, remember, no fines during y'all time in the league.
Well, I feel like Norris and Ray are so disciplined. They probably never had to worry
I know if you do a no-show, that's like a percentage of your, like if you do a no-show, it's like a percentage.
Also,
but I don't know though. But I
know, bro. Hey, hold on, time out. This is when we got to put Ray on the spotlight. Ray played for the Sacramento Kings, and don't let me go over that roster now.
But you can't ask him how much they fine is. You can't ask them how much your fine is.
I'm just saying, I don't need him to blast no players. How much was the fine cost? You played on the Kings.
How do you know? You don't know what they fine is. You don't go ask the person, hey, you was late today. How much did they fine?
Nah, bro. He got to know one of them, bro. Because you know there's whispers in there. Damn, I got hit with that. I got hit with that.
Nah, you know what's crazy though? Like an NBA day is like this though. Like the practice, it's so hard to low key be late to practice because let's say that practice is at 11, right? And if I'm a young guy, I might be on the court. Like I got to get there early anyway. So I'm there, let's say like 8:45, 9, eat breakfast. And I might be on the court at 9:50 or 10. So like a lot of guys, like you have a certain workout before, or the main guys might be doing something in the weight room. So, you know, technically you got to be on the court, I don't know, 10 minutes or 5 minutes before practice, whatever it is. Like no one ever really showed. I can't remember a time anybody just walked into practice at 11:15. Like I'm like, what up? Like that just never happened.
Yeah, bro, it don't.
I never, and I've had some crazy teammates, the whole thing, you name it, but I don't ever remember anybody ever showing up late. Now, mind you, you know, maybe one of the main players practices at 11. He normally gets there at 10. He might have got there at like 10:45 one day, but he was there in time for practice. You know what I mean? But like, I never remember, you know, none of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And nah, bro, Boogie, that's my dog, bro. I think the media and the people created a narrative. Obviously, I know he probably frustrated wanting to win. He's a competitor, but that's been my dog forever, bro. I've known DeMarcus since high school. He showed me nothing but love, and you know, we just weren't that good. Our team wasn't that good. You know, I know he's frustrated wanting to win, but nah, he was. I mean, for me, he's one of the best bigs I ever played with and never seen play. So
he was elite.
I can't say nothing bad about him.
Yeah. But I'm gonna switch the slide really quick, Jay. Because I know
Cuz was never late, bro.
Man, people gotta understand, like when you in the league, nobody shows up at exactly the same time. So you might have 3 dudes show up at once, another 4 or 5 show up at another. Like everybody's coming in on their own time frame. And so if you are late or whatever, you're not gonna see the fine anyway. Either they're gonna take it out your check or you're gonna get a pink slip in your locker, and they normally put it like up where nobody can just come and look at it, which, you know, it's like property. You don't go in another person's locker and see what they got in their locker. So you wouldn't know what it is. I mean, obviously, you know what the team structure is. They give you the bylaws before the season, what the number is. But like when you were a rookie and young, like how we was, you ain't had time to feed her on that line. I know I didn't, because on the championship roster like that, as a young player, you get in the doghouse, you might not never get out the doghouse. Like, so I know what the fines was. I know I wasn't never gonna miss no games. I wasn't gonna be late to nothing. Like that's just not an option. I needed all
I think it's more college. College kids show up late.
So how does that work? Like, did you guys get your whole check at one time, or for college?
This must be
get like monthly?
What you say, Ash?
I said, do you guys get your check all at once, or do you guys get paid monthly? Is that the same with college? Or you said what?
In the NBA, it's like you can get paid over 12 months, and you can get paid over 6 months. Most people do 12, and you get paid on the 1st and 15th every month.
Okay.
So with college is different though. I don't know, like the way it's structured. I think some guys get paid over the course of the 6 or 8 months, depending on how their season is structured. And I think they get paid one time a month. I'm assuming. So
they maybe they just pulled.
Yeah, everything's a little different. Yeah, man, my dad, he did coach Bonzi Wells, man.
That boy Lamar over there doing some research today, dog. You Wikipedia, you got ChatGPT today, dog. You got ChatGPT, or you on Wikipedia today, Lamar? You in your bag today, huh? I didn't know if you.
Now too.
Oh yeah, you said you did. Lamar said he was he went to that game in 2002. So then that means he got a little bit of Bonzi Wells knowledge. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lamar, dog.
Lamar gotta be from the Midwest, man, or he the East Coast.
Okay, because look, you ask a kid who Bonzi Wells in this era, they're gonna be like, they're gonna look at you crazy, dog. I'm telling you right now.
Number 42.
Facts. That's one of my, like, you know, like when you have basketball trivia, if I have a kid, if I want a quick little point, I'm gonna put the Bonzi Wells in there just to start it off. Then I'm gonna really get in my bag. You know, hey yo, shout out Bonzi, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bonzi Wells.
Shout out to Bonzi. On to the next one. We got the college freshman, OD. Ashton put the OD at the end. Let's go over what has been happening in college basketball. Actually, too, by the way, y'all, today we got a crazy slate of games. That's the first thing. Crazy slate of games coming up.
What are the games, you know?
Duke is playing against Louisville, and Arizona plays against BYU today. Arizona #1 against BYU. That's gonna be crazy. But AJ DeBonta had 43 points. Keen Wagler. Man, I hope I said the last name right. I know it's like Wagner. I'm trying to remember. Keen, he had 46 points. Boozer had 32 points. Darius Acuff in the same day had 31 points, 6 rebounds, shot 68 from the field. Nate Emmett had 29 points, 6 rebounds. Who else?
Yeah, from Houston.
Caleb Wilson had 22 points. Kingston Flemings had 42 points. That's all in one day, guys. And that's all the freshmen. All the freshmen. Crazy. Right? And number 2, I think with this class, number 1, it's a special class. Very special class. What I don't like, because I do think this class is very special, but I hate when we go and we say this is the best freshman class of all time. I love this class, and I've been anticipating this class for a very long time. And by the way, guys, Cooper Flagg was supposed to be in this class. So when I really think about how this class was, that's why this class has been anticipated for a very long time, because Cooper Flagg, for you, those of you guys that don't know this, Cooper Flagg was supposed to be in this class. This was the Holy Grail class from freshman year up. But I want to go back in time, because I heard someone go on the show he even went to the last 10 years, and he was just like, this is by far not even close to the best class I've ever seen in the last 10 years. I like this class a lot. But let's not forget about 2018.
When you say class, are you saying draft class, or you mean like high school class?
Draft class.
Draft class. Oh.
In the last 10 years. By far the best he's ever seen. He said that, right? I love this class. This is my group. This is my group of guys that we started high school basketball with. But we cannot undermine that 2018 class that had Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Trey Young, Jalen Brunson. Jaren Jackson. Hold on, guys.
Talk to him.
We got to relax a little bit. I love this class with all my heart. But guys, give us some time.
Please.
Y'all put a lot of pressure on these guys.
Please tell them.
But I do love the class. It's making college basketball fun again. What do y'all think about the performances, y'all?
I think anytime a freshman can come in and dominate, I think that's special. Obviously, the landscape of college basketball has changed. So, when you can have a freshman dominate when there's 25 and 26-year-olds out there still playing, I think that shows, especially at the high-level programs. You name guys that are playing at high-level programs. So you have a mixture of freshmen and you have a mixture of older guys playing against each other. And so anytime you can dominate that type of competition, it shows how elite you are. And the offenses, the college coaches now have a more open mind to off the dribble offenses. It's not so much structured, stagger type of plays. So guys are really able to be creative and show their creativity offensively. So I like that they're able to show what they can really do. And I appreciate that. Honestly, I appreciate freshmen being able to come in and show what they can do, because back in the day, a freshman had to, what they call, earn his stripes. And so he wasn't even allowed to be creative off the dribble and do certain things without penalty. And so I think that these freshmen are benefiting from the era, and I think that these coaches are having a more open mind to letting their talent show.
Yeah. Now Norris said it best, like in this era. Uh, it's just the era for the young guys. Like I was saying before, they're getting the opportunity early on, getting to rock out, showcase what they can do. I always thought it was hard. It's hard to score in college. The way they pack the paint, with the 3-point line not being as closer. Like the NBA is not, the floor isn't as wide. I know the length is still the same, but you just got a little bit of less room to operate. And then when you're the main guy in college, you're the key focal point of every defense. But to see all these freshmen do it all pretty much on the same day, it was like 3 or 4 guys all had a 40 piece. It does show you that the class is talented. The draft is going to be very interesting. As we always talk about all the time, how these NBA teams want these kids early. It was like they all was trying to go out there and show who was the number one player, who was the best player in the country the other day. But I don't know. I like to see where the game is at now. I thought the last couple of years, college basketball for me was kind of boring to watch. This year has been a lot more fun, seeing guys have performances like this and playing at this type of level. So I think the college game is starting to get back to being more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, kind of want to go to Monty's question really quick. AJ is probably first pick. Who's second to y'all? I'm in love with Caleb Wilson and Peterson, even though he misses games.
Guys, listen.
Ooh.
I don't want to say who's number 1 or 2. Let's start there. I don't know. Monty, I don't know, Monty. Being real. I don't want to discredit both of my guys, my dogs, and I'm not even going on no bias. Every day, that mug changes. If you talk to any team, it is not structured on that DP AJ. I've heard DP one day, I hear AJ the next day. I have no idea. Both of them dudes are crazy. I'm just telling you. Because when DP, and that's what's funny about this, when DP 5 days ago went off for like 29 and 23 minutes and only missed 2 shots, everybody's like, number one. Had the Nelly chains on. I am number 1. Had to join out. Then AJ said, hold on. Y'all thought I was finished? Like Big Bill, hold on. 43 of them things. It changes every day. I've always been like, yo, in this draft, I think the number 2 pick is going to be more happy. Whoever gets the number 2 pick, because I don't want to choose between them two. Because if you miss, hey, you're not going to miss, but damn. What are you about to say, Norris?
I think it depends on what team gets the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
That's going to determine. Because I think as a consensus, if you ask most people will say AJ because he can play multiple positions. He can defend multiple positions, and he's ultra athletic. So that's going to translate to the NBA no matter what. Even if his skill set don't develop no more. He's that tall. He's that athletic. He can affect it. But depending on what team get the number 1 pick, they might not need another guy like that. They might have 1 or 2 guys, young guys that's like that, and they need a pure scorer like DP. So I think it's going to depend on who gets the number 1 pick. But if you ask me today, as a consensus, I think most teams would take AJ because even if you leave him just how he is right now, he can contribute to an NBA team because he's just like Cooper Flag. He's the same size, super athletic. His talents can compete in the NBA right now, even if he never becomes like an ultra star. Versus, DP, he can shoot the ball, but can he shoot the ball like that against an elite defense in the NBA?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. He's from Ohio. And I've got to show love to your boys.
Come on now.
I got to show love to your Ohio gang. You know what I'm saying? I throw you a little lob, No, Tori.
I'm trying not to be biased. I try not to be biased, Ashton. I tried not to be biased, but since you gonna say it, hey, y'all, DP, he from Ohio. I know how he built. Hey, y'all know he gonna be blessed. I try not to be biased, Jay, but you just, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, look, hey. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've talked to several NBA teams. It's pretty even, believe it or not.
Man,
it's 50-50. It really is. I'm really not gassing y'all because, like I told you, 5 days ago, teams are like, "Yo, DP's won." Then now AJ go for the 43. AJ's won. I can't choose between the two. I can't.
But what I like about it though is like, the players, they feel this way, and it's like every time they go out there, they trying to make a statement, which you don't see this all the time, bro. Like, and they making some major statements. So that's the whole thing I like. And then the kid from North Carolina, was it Caleb Wilson, the big fella?
Yeah.
You know, like with him earlier barking to the media, talking about, you know, so-and-so didn't pass me the ball at the McDonald's All-American game. Like,
Yeah.
seeing it from these young kids, like, every time they're going out there to prove a point, try to make, you know, prove a statement. But I think if the draft was today, I love DP, but I think for sure the team's going to take AJ and they're going to take DP.
Okay, we gonna see. They play against each other on the 30th, and that's going to be box office.
No,
Netflix.
but are they going to play, though? What's the name?
Oh, no, DP going to play. Bro, listen. They played against each other in high school. DP had 60, AJ had 48.
I know, but he just twisted his ankle,
I'm telling you right now, that man TP, I don't know. They might put that man leg in some I don't know. Something different.
Chamber.
Yeah. Hyperbaric time chamber. He might do something like Dragon Ball Z something.
Are they playing again this year, or this is the only time? Because they're in the same conference. If they play,
Yeah, I think they'll play twice, but everybody anticipating that game.
everybody gonna be at the game.
They said DJ said Saturday, AJ versus DP. See, I'm trying to tell y'all.
I know it's college game day, but is he playing though? He didn't.
Yeah,
play.
that's the real question.
Hey,
Is
yo,
he gonna play?
son.
He's been missing some games. I watched.
Hey
him.
yo, hey yo, listen. I would love to bet that DP slayed in that game, but let's see. Because if he don't play in that game, that's not DP though to not play in that. At least in that one, I'm telling you that one. All right, let me address it. Hold on, let me address this because it bothers me. DP is not scared of no smoke.
No one's saying that at all.
Yeah, where did this come from? Where did that come
I'm
from?
telling that to the chat. I'm telling that to the chat because a lot of people don't know. I'm just telling that to the chat. I'm not saying that to y'all. Y'all all three of y'all went crazy.
No.
I'm telling that to the chat.
He's not worried about Kansas State.
See, look, Hooper Frank said DP ain't even play against Kansas State in their rival game. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's really hurt,
bro. He's not worried.
He's
about
not really. Yeah, he's not dodging no smoke. That's why I said it. Y'all looked at me crazy.
Sit out.
I'm reading the chat. I'm reading the chat. That boy DP ain't scared of no smoke. I'd tell you that.
No.
First hand.
He's healthy because we don't want him limping into the NBA. So if you ain't right, you got bigger fish to fry, brother. So get right. Don't be rushing back just to get some smoke, bro, because you're going to get plenty of smoke at that next level. Plenty of it. And fire, too.
Yep. Hoop Central said, I'm going to read you this comment. Did y'all see SGA
I don't think that's
doing...
the one he's talking about.
No.
He brought it up. He brought it up earlier, though.
Yeah. Did y'all see SGA doing what he doing coming out of college? No. I mean, we kind of did. We had him at pre-draft. Me and Ashten, we had him pre-draft. That was our first year we started Swish. And there were several NBA players that came through that gym, and it looked like the movie 300 after they left. Shirts is ripped up, came home to an L.
Let me see if I can find those pictures.
But see, you saw that in the pre-draft. He's saying that we see it in college.
No,
player, but we didn't see this. No, because he didn't.
No, I just saw. I didn't see it in college, but college going to pre-draft. Pre-draft was when I said, this guy's going to be a star. That's only, but yeah, college, no. Pre-draft, though, was when I started opening up my antennas in my eyes and said, oh, this guy's really a problem. None of these NBA guys can beat this guy.
Did you really think he could be a top 3 player in the world? No, you didn't. You never thought that. He's a top
Ashten,
3 player in the world right now.
Okay, you know what's the craziest thing?
There's a company out there, and I'm not even going to blast them. When they asked me, Ashten, you were on the meeting, they said, who's going to be a star of this league that's up and coming? The star of the league. What did I say, Ashten?
You said Shea. I swear to God, he did. It's not even a company. It's a very established situation that asked Jordan about it, and he said Shea, and I was shocked that he said Shea.
Jordan got a good eye for talent, man. He knows.
Well, he's been on SGA for a while, though. I got to give it to Jay. He's been real consistent with SGA.
Yeah, like even like when we had our end of the year meeting with the same person, the guy was like, "Oh my God, I don't know how you even got that." I was like, "I don't know either."
Bro, that dude. The reason for me, guys, and this is why summer kind of does matter in some situations.
Yeah,
I've seen everybody come to the gym. They can't beat this guy. I've never seen him lost once. I've never seen him lose. I don't see him lose. I'm just being real.
He's a cookbook for sure. He out there cooking.
And like, no disrespect, Kill. I love you, dog. I've never seen Kill beat him. and that's his cousin, and that's his big cousin.
Yeah.
It's
Who else
murder
is in the
time
gym?
every time. I've never seen someone beat Shea, and it's been like that since rookie season. I've never seen someone beat him. Never once. Then I see the Slam interview. Huh?
Who was training with him? Was it Cassius Stanley?
No, that's a different
That was
group.
someone else. But it was Chris Wilkes. Chris Wilkes was training with him for sure. I remember that time.
Oh yeah, that was because they were the same class. But I'm just saying all the way up. Anybody that came to open gym, all that, I'm trying to tell you, this dude was murdering everybody, dog. It's been like that. I don't know. It's always been like that. And once anything, they don't beat him. So all this shoulder bump, all that, he's always had that. He had the shoulder bump. He's always had that bump. The shoulder bump joint. He's always had that.
This wasn't.
They still can't beat it. They still can't figure it out. Oh man, hey.
Yeah, that's old Swish footage right there.
It's kind of blurry.
It's the same deal, dog.
He's cooking these.
It's the same.
He's been frying, like.
Hey, be careful, Ashton. I used to go to those runs. Now put that phone down.
Hold on.
Yo, time out. Ray, I met you with Shea.
I know. That's what I said. Put that.
That's the first time. Hold on, time out. Now that I'm thinking about it, because we gave y'all the Swish Culture shirts that day, right?
Oh, that's what I said.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Time out, bro.
Wait,
Time out, bro. Wait, did y'all play on the gym that day?
We used to work out, and then
then why the heck you having me talk? You could go ahead and you talk. The heck?
I got my fair share of buckets.
On my I'm saying, did you see it? Did you see it when y'all were playing?
For sure. It was I was impressed, man. I know Thad and everybody with Washington was talking about how good he can be, the whole thing, and he was the real deal. And it was just even then you could just tell some guys are really good in open gym settings, some guys are really good in the summertime. And sometimes it just doesn't translate to the regular season, when you're in an organized setting. But everything that he does in the summertime, everything that he works on, it's like him being that young, like seeing him kind of master at that age in the open gym.
Man, we've been in the gym for the longest time, y'all. This was like
the archive.
Yeah, this is like 2018.
But no, you're right, Jay. He was literally killing everybody, bro.
Yeah, it was serious.
And just one little small thing is like just his conditioning. Like he never got tired. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of impressive too. So I don't know, but yeah, it was a lot of top dogs that came through that gym that got a lot of buckets put on their head.
And it's weird because usually with youth guys, you see them dunk and do that. He never really would dunk or nothing. It would just be that straight shoulder bump, snatch.
But I'll say one thing,
buckets, physicality. Go ahead.
Like I could see Reeves talking about not winning championship and naming all these guys or whatever. But there's one thing of being cold in college and then coming to the league. There's a whole different level of confidence that I think these guys can tap into when you start doing this on the NBA level. When you start having success in the league, you start have 20, 30, you start really producing, your confidence goes to a whole nother level that it only a small few guys can reach. And I think that's something you've seen with SGA, just how he carries himself. He was nice his rookie year, even his next year. And then once he figured it out, just the swagger, he moves around he knows he's that guy. And he's been moving around like that for a while. But he kind of had it early. But then getting traded from the Clippers to OKC, when you get traded like that, it can kind of mess you up a little bit. You can make second guess yourself a little bit, But to see him kind of snap out of that and still, where he's at now. Some guys have that in college coming in. They're the number 1 top 5 pick, and then they lose that early on in their NBA career because they didn't get those opportunities to build that confidence in the league.
I agree with that. You answer that question, Norris. You see it?
And we can mix both of them in one too.
I would say the best players in the world when we talk about the KDs, the LeBrons, the James Hardens, the Lucas. They can play anywhere. They can play pickup. They can play organized ball. They ones are elite. But there are some guys in the league who look super elite in pickup, but it don't translate necessarily to the league.
Yep, that is true.
One, because it's not their role on that team, or their coach doesn't allow them, or mentally they can't, they can't handle the bright lights of an NBA game versus the setting of like a street ball, open gym rec type of setting. So some of the most elite guys that play pickup are like role players, or even not even in the NBA anymore. Like, I tell you, the best pickup, ball player I ever seen is Mike Beasley. I don't know nobody that can wreck with Mike Beasley pickup.
Man.
Top, you talking about pickup, wreck basketball? I don't know nobody that can mess with be easy. But, he doesn't have 30,000 points or 25,000 points or 20,000 points like some other guys do. But when it comes to playing pickup, the most elite pickup basketball player I ever seen was Mike Beasley. So some guys, it translates directly to the NBA and being a star, and other guys, it just doesn't. But there are a lot of talented pros that are not superstars that are elite when it comes to the runs.
Yep. Yeah, it's a balance. Go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
No, he said it perfectly. Yeah.
Well, where is it? I don't see it.
Well, she put it in here. Monty said, I know they want y'all to do address Squeeze's comment, but is there players y'all seen in college that were great that didn't pan out, but y'all thought they were going to be monsters in the pros? And I think that's kind of what Squeeze was talking about. I'm
trying to think of who.
Squeeze had said the crazy thing is about all these great players is it would be maybe 2 or 3 that won't pan out, which is crazy.
Damn, who's somebody that I thought would pan out that didn't pan out?
I mean, every draft though class, you have some talented guys that.
I'm talking about just one guy I was just overly high on, where it hurt my feelings.
Ooh, I know. Oh,
know who.
I do.
You don't want to say it?
Then text it to me, Ash. Let me see.
Describe it a little bit. Give us some hints.
He went to Cal. He went to Cal with.
Nah, that wasn't mine. That's Ashton's.
He went to Cal, but I know they put a lot of pressure on Zion.
But Zion, a max guy. We ain't talking about that. And Zion, when he played, be dominant. I'm trying to think of one where I just thought he was gonna be OD.
Someone said James Wiseman, but injuries played a role. Injuries played a major role.
It's hard for me to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, how high was you on the Jimmer train?
I wasn't crazy like that. I like Jimmer.
Okay. Well, I don't, other than that, I can't think of too many.
I'm trying to think of someone.
Y'all were in the same draft?
Yeah.
I mean, he's an all-star though, Ash. I'm trying to what do we mean? Like, what is your qualification for that? Yeah, like, I need to know, like, if you made an all-star team, like, what do you mean by that? Like, didn't make it in the league, or like made it or didn't pan out? I need like the two. I need like.
Yeah, because that's a tough one. Because you can.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I kind of need to understand what you mean on that. If you could
even if you like a guy who was supposed to be a perennial all-star, if he only made one all-star and then end up not being like that, I mean, that could be count. Then you got guys that didn't become anything. So I don't. Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, Squeeze? I need to know. I'm trying to figure that one out.
I just put one more in the chat.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
I mean, that's true though. The one y'all want to say, I'll say it.
Yeah, you can say it.
You got guys that's like had the hype like a Ben Simmons. He's supposed to be the next LeBron James. He was good. He got a max. He got a max deal, but he ended up not panning out. But then again, you can say he had a back injury. I mean, so
I heard that back injury.
All I want to do, I want to address the Ben Simmons stuff because I don't even think y'all realize we did all the Ben Simmons summer runs videos throughout the summer. All him shooting the threes. Ray, I'm gonna throw you in here too.
Ray's been thrown in the fire this whole day. We had
Ja Morant. We had everybody pull up to open gym.
Yeah.
Was the man not shooting the three consistent? Them videos to the point when we made those videos, a lot of them videos that are there,
Nothing was edited. It was all
we
real.
would let it rock to the point because people did not believe us.
Yeah.
That was the start of us not editing misses. We would put the full run in there so y'all can see. Ray, you got a chance to train with Ben during a whole summer.
Look, I felt bad for what he had to go through because I was rocking with him heavy. What I seen him every day doing in the open gym. I even stayed out there like extra couple of weeks just to, you know what I mean? Because I was rocking with dude so much, and I wanted to see everything, turn the corner. But that kind of goes to also what Norris was saying, like some guys in the summertime, you know what I mean? Like it's more comfortable in that open gym setting, whatever. It maybe doesn't translate to the league. But I think the Ben Simmons thing, we can't put him in a category.
And we can't put him in that category because he made the max.
He still is another guy who was a max all-star.
An all-star. That's why I'm asking you, what is the qualifications?
It has to be somebody that was like coming out of high school, was that guy, went to college. Like for example, I'll say a name like maybe like DJ Wagner. Is it DJ Wagner? Coming out of high school.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now we're talking.
He was number one player.
That was a good one. That's a good one. I'll give that one.
I hate the unfortunate situation he's in because coming out of high school, we was looking at him like he really is going to be that guy, right? And then obviously still in college, still had a chance, but the hype is not what it is now. I think it's more so along those lines. Like, who was that guy coming out of high school? Might have been top 1, 2, or 3, one and done, and then it just hasn't worked, So maybe if that kind of.
I feel weird because I see this come up a lot too, right? It's hard for me to put Imani Bates in there because every time I see him play and he get opportunity, he low-key be baking. I'm just being real. And like opportunity does matter because even in the G League, he be going crazy in the G League. So I can't, because I see that name come up a lot, and I know the expectation was through the roof, but like opportunity got to play a part in it too, because when he do be playing, he actually do be playing well. And it's not like, and I think the bad thing about it is that he played on the Cavs, who's a playoff team, and now he's on Philadelphia, who's a playoff team. He just got hurt. It's hard for me to say that, dog, to be honest, Imani. He's still super young. How old is Imani Bates?
It can't be any older than what? 22? 3? 4?
You just look.
24?
Wait, they're saying he's 21.
He's 21. Come on, guys.
January 28th.
He's 21. Come on, y'all. We can't write him off.
I mean, you gotta give him a try, give him a chance, but you gotta understand we talking with our feelings right now, and we trying.
I'm saying though, he been hooping. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, how long has he been in the L? 2 years? Because he just got hurt in the G.
Regardless of that, I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know how NBA people think, and some fans think. The reason why doesn't matter. This is a foundation-based business, a result-based business for whatever reason, and that's why the NBA is one of the hardest leagues to be in. Because there are a lot of guys where you can be like, well, if this situation was this and if the situation was that, the fact of the matter is it's not. And so if people say, hey, he's a whiff or a bust or whatever, it don't sound good. And as a basketball player, I hate that. But in the result-based business, you can say he hasn't had the results of that of a guy.
But it's not just the result. It's still. But all right, my question to you, Norris, because this is a great question from Monty. She said, so what's the reason NBA teams ain't rocking with him? I'm seeing a shift in this era. If you play like Cam Thomas and you just get buckets, they don't want it. I'm going to be real, dog. What I see from Cam Thomas, there's a lot of NBA teams that can use him. Now, a lot of people, if you just score nowadays, like that Lou Will rest and because I hate when people bring up the Lou Will and Jamal Crawford like just score, because them dudes is crazy, by the way. But I would just say in this scoring time where you just like where you can get buckets, and they just like I hear a lot of teams say, yeah, I know he can score 20, but that's not what our team needs. So can y'all explain that then? Because I hear it all the time. Like
Norris said it best the other day. The NBA is full of you're a role player, and you got to understand your role. How many stars can you really name in the league? And then how many stars on every team? You might have one or two, maybe three main guys that are going to have the ball in their hand, going to be able to do everything. So your role is a lot of times going to be to knock down an open shot, play defense. You know what I mean? Like set screens or get rebounds. Like it's not like you. It's just that's just where the game is at now. And unfortunately, there's so many kids that can score the ball. There's so many talented players, but those spots in the league are so limited now. Now the ideal prototype NBA player is like 6'7", freak athlete that can run and dunk, and then
3 and D, space the floor. Yeah,
you can potentially. They got potential to NBA team can work with you for 2 or 3 years to develop a jump shot, and they got what they looking for. You know what I mean?
And Squeeze, they ain't practicing, bro. The practice that because he said something in practice ain't hitting. Them dudes don't practice, bro. You can't.
And listen, if it's Norris, myself, we 6'1", 6'2" on a good day, wearing 2 pair of socks. Listen, bro, like we don't got 5-6 dribbles to get by somebody to get our shot off. You got 1 or 2 dribbles, bink, get to your spot. I got to shoot over 76.
0.5, make a decision.
Exactly.
So basketball.
So
I'm glad you said the 0.5.
Yeah.
KD would say this to AJ Johnson all summer long. And I did not know that's the NBA thing because that's the first time I heard that. 0.5. Every time AJ would have it and start dancing, he'd be like, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Get off of it. Get off of it. I did not know what that meant for the longest time. I had to ask Kev. I'm like, yo, Kay, like, what do you mean? He's like, yo, you got 0.5 to get off of it.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, that's a real thing. It's 0.5 basketball now. They want pace and space, and part of pace is kicking that ball, moving the ball, making 1 or 2 dribbles, either shot or pass it to another better shot. That's just how the game is being played right now.
Hey, I want y'all to speak to training camp, Norris, right? Right. In terms of training camp, because I know you had times where you would go crazy with sack, whatever. Dude, would that really matter? Just being honest with you.
Nah, they weren't going to do nothing because on the paper, I'm the 3rd string point guard. At one point, I was the 4th string point guard. So if they paying him X, Y, and Z, and he's slotted at that spot, it don't matter. I'll never forget. I was in high school, and Chris Paul had the skills camp and all that. And he was like, man, y'all can come in here and y'all can kill me every day in practice, whatever. But I'm Chris Paul. I'm making, I don't know, at the time, it might have been like $20 million a year. Like, you're just not going to play ahead of me. That's just how it is. So, I mean, you can earn, like Norris was saying, you can earn your stripes. You can get some respect from your teammates. They can know that, hey, you might have a chance, but you're going to have to wait. But I don't know. That was back then because now it's a little different. Like, guys take time off early in the year. Like I'm saying, the two-way kids and some of the younger guys are getting more opportunity than we used to get, back in the day, unless you were like a top 8 pick. But I mean, I think it can help your confidence, but I don't think it's going to take you from being the 4th string point guard and now you're the backup because you killed in training camp. You got to prove that in an NBA game, and it's going to take some time before I think the coaches gives you the leash like that to hoop.
Yeah. Question for y'all, real quick, as we about to end. The first one, the art of the mid-range, real quick. You need a mid-range score if you want to make it in the league, become a league. I'm talking about Imani Bates and I get in it. Well, yeah, some real quick. Mikey, that news was false, guys. That wasn't real. That was fake. That was fake news. I'm talking about Imani not getting the check. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, he's on the Cavs, bro. Like, that team, is really kind of hard to get a chance. Even think about the team now. Jalen Tyson is finally getting an opportunity because Max Strus got hurt. But other than that, you have Mike Strus, Jalen Tyson, who's a 1st-round pick. And Monty got drafted in the 2nd, too, by the way. Right? He got to beat out that, DeAndre Hunter, all them dudes. It don't matter what that dude did in practice. Just being real with y'all, dog. To be real.
Still, they can still give him a chance though. Like you always find a chance for a guy who's talented. You always try to find some type of minutes, especially early in the season. Like you maybe not later in the season because you want to get the playoffs spot situated, but early in the season, a guy that talented, normally you give him some type of chance. Like that's the way it normally is. Like you can't find no minutes for him.
But Norris, it's hard though. They trying to figure out how they gonna get Evan Mobley's more touches. You know what I'm saying? We can't have Imani Bates when we swing it. He's shooting a three. Like it's just hard. I don't think Imani has had opportunity. I honestly thought he was older too. I didn't know he's 21. We got to give Imani a little bit more time.
Some other dudes out there that's just shooting jump shots that's getting the chance. Why young Monty can't? And they ain't 6'10" like he is. There's some other dudes on that roster that's getting some chances to get out there and run up and down. Why he can't? I mean, explain why. Something going on that we don't know about.
But he don't really be playing. I'm saying, like, for me, he don't get an opportunity. So it's kind of hard for me to like be like, yo.
I'm saying, but why? Why?
I don't know the answer to that one. That one's tough. I don't know.
I think he should, unless it's something that we don't know about. Why isn't he getting an opportunity?
Yeah.
Because he's talented, bro. He's super talented. He can shoot the laces off the ball. He can really shoot.
He can shoot it. Yeah, he can.
Mm-hmm. What does the decision making look like in regards to a player getting like playing time and stuff?
I mean, every team is different, depending on your skill set, depending on who your star player is. A guy like a Luka or like a LeBron, they need guys that can create space for them. They need guys that can shoot the ball. They also need guys that can defend because they have the ball so much on offense. They need guys who can make up for their lack of maybe defensive intensity all the time because they're carrying the load offensively. So they need guys that can shoot, create space, but also play defense at a high level. And then you might have a guy like who's a big, like a Joker. He needs space, but he also needs guys who know how to cut, who has a little bit of IQ, who's not like robotic. And so depending on who your star is, that'll depend on, kind of what role. But you have to earn trust. That's the one thing. Regardless of who it is, your star and your coach have to trust you to be out there on the court as a role player. And they can't have to always tell you what to do. Eventually, you're going to have to be able to read what the star is doing and play off of him. And players that know how to do that and keep a good attitude about it, those are the guys that normally stick. If you're a guy that's like, man, I should be getting more shots, man, I'm just as good as this guy, and giving bad body language, the stars and the coaches see that. And every chance they get, they're going to show you. They're going to humble you.
He said it best. He said the stars and the coach. And the most important one in there is the coach. And sometimes some of these coaches just don't like young players. Like I can give you an example for myself. Like my second year in the league, I had 3 coaches. I had Mike Malone, was a great coach. Then they fired him. Ty Corbin was an assistant coach. He was a coach for a couple months. Then they brought in George Karl. And George Karl, he just doesn't like young players. But at the time, everybody was injured, and I was drafted there, and they let me start the last 30 games of the season. So it really probably wasn't his call to let me play and start. That's why we traded and brought Andre Miller in, which was his guy. And then, but the management wanted me to start. You know what I mean? I'm sure he probably wanted Andre to start. And I started the game. I only played like 20 minutes, but Andre would come in and do his thing. But he just didn't like young players. So
that's his only reason?
I mean, some coaches don't like.
A lot of coaches don't like.
Ash, when you're the head coach, that's the only reason you need. I don't like playing young players.
Yeah, I'd be so thrilled over that.
A lot of coaches don't like young players. Believe it or not, I hear that all the time.
But it helped me though, because I had to learn, you had to be efficient, how to get it in a short amount of time, and I had to make sure that I was efficient so that I know he didn't want the young guys to play, but.
So if you're efficient and doing all the things, he would just be like, I just don't like young players.
Nah, the fact that he played 20 minutes, because if he got out there and wasn't right, he was only going to play 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That's so interesting to me. That is so interesting.
I got a question. Go ahead, Ashton, real quick. I'm looking.
No, they're asking about Bryce James, by the way.
Oh, Bryce, number one, he's on the number 1 team in the nation in Arizona, which we do need to talk about a lot more because they have not lost the game. And I think he should probably redshirt this year because he's not. I think the whole goal was to potentially redshirt him from what I was hearing even before the season started. But I don't know. That's for the Bryce James because, I mean, they have Braden Burries, Jaden Bradley,
21-0, bro.
And they haven't lost
20-0. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for them to crack the rotation.
Good year to develop. Good year to learn and develop.
Yeah.
Opportunity. You don't gotta rush it.
Hold on, let me get this real clear. I'm gonna ask y'all this last question to end it.
Dang, it's the GM versus coach dynamic. The GM making the draft pick.
Where is it? 21 and 24. How many games can you miss to make the first team?
Oh, I know you. It's something like, I feel like it's like you got to play 65 games or 62 games or something.
65. It's either
65?
65 or 68, something like, yeah.
And I think it might be 62 if you get injured or something, maybe. Something.
So what? How many games can you miss? 20? Like close to 20?
Yeah, you
Look,
got
I'm
8 games.
pretty sure it's 65. I'm about to look it up
Yeah,
right now.
Kyrie said 65.
Yeah.
Yep.
65. So you can miss what? 17 games.
32.
Damn.
Damn. All right. So it's 65, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard has missed 13 games. Let's just for the sake of this drill. With the way Kawhi Leonard is playing, should he be all NBA first team?
No.
He leads the league in steals. He's shooting 49 from the field. He's shooting 40 from 3. He's averaging 28 points.
Do we need to name the first team? I can name the first team for you.
Man, I gotta put Kawhi.
Joker.
Good name it, Norris.
Yeah, that's tough.
Joker, Luka, SGA, Wemby, and then you can go Giannis or Ant-Man or Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's a tough group.
Oh my God, it's so tough.
That's pretty easy to me. If it's Giannis, Joker, SGA, Luka, and Wemby right off the rip, and then Ant-Man can replace
Mike Jones. Hey, Mike Jones. I know you see what you said. Hey, listen, bro. They won 15 and 13, and if they keep going, honestly, I didn't think they would get to this point this quick. They are rolling.
They are rolling, but those 5 are rolling. Those 6.
No, I know. We talking about right now. Kai, come on, dang, Kai, you going? Yeah. You fast forward, my boy. We not fast forward right now. We talking about now.
We talking about right now.
Yeah, you fast forward the movie. I'm talking about now. If we're in season ended today, would Kawhi Leonard be first team?
I named my first team from start to finish. Argue with those 5 I just named, Jordan. Go ahead.
It's hard, bro. Yeah, I mean.
All
right, let me ask the chat this. Would he make second team? Are y'all willing to put him in the second team?
You got Ant, Cade, KD.
I'm not living the what ifs. I'm seeing what he doing. Hey, y'all not seeing it. I'm seeing it. What that boy Kawhi is doing this year, bro.
Hey, they're not also seeing it live either. They're not seeing it live either.
They're not seeing it live. They not seeing it. I see it live every night.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
The percentages are ridiculous. He leads the league in steals. Is he make second team, Kyrie? I'm talking about if the season ended right now.
Kyrie said Jordan probably got bronze second or third.
Here you go. Here we go.
They were just waiting to throw that in.
You was waiting for that joke, huh, Kai? Kai was waiting for that one.
Let's give it up for Kyle that one. We gotta give it up for Kyle.
I'll give it to you, my boy. That was a good one, gang. That was a good one, gang. I'll give that one to you, bro. But
he could be, because I'm just thinking all the names. I named the first 5. The 6th one was Ant, Cade, Jaylen Brown, KD. So it's only one more spot left. Then you can say Kawhi for those next 5. You got Steph in there, you got Chet in there. But Kawhi be second team. He could be second team.
All right, cool. We good with second team then. Because y'all got crazy on me because I said first team. I'm there. Look,
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
watching
saying
what
because
he
those
doing.
names. It's just thing.
Yeah, no, you had a great argument. You had a great argument. I respect it.
Jay Brown, like those are the next ones, and then Kawhi is in that next wave because he balling out of control right now. He balling out of control.
Yeah,
I love Kawhi, but yes, well, no, he only missed 13. That's why I kept it in here, Kai. I kept because you see, I did the calculations before because I knew y'all were going to do.
You got one, Jordan. I don't know. I forgot to put Maxey in there. I forgot to put Maxey in that. So damn. you got next five is Maxey, Cade, Jay Brown, KD, and Ant. Those five have been consistent from start to finish. So he might not. He might have to slip to the third team.
And Maxey's an all-star starter this year too.
Yeah. So right now he might have to slip to the third team, depending on. Because those five have been doing it from the beginning, from the jump start. So
that's true. That is good. Yeah, you're right.
He might have to slip to the third team, Jay. I don't know because those names been cooking from
bro.
Good job, Norris. Good job.
Hey, Norris got in his bag. I didn't even know. Hey, look, he didn't even know the question was coming up. I threw that out there. That ain't even on the list. That boy Norris was prepared, my boy.
No, for real.
Yo.
Norris did a thing with that one. Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, is Bron making All-Star game this year?
Hey, yo, son, they better put LeBron in that All-Star game after I've seen what they've done over these last couple of years for some of the guys. Hey, y'all can call me Team Clutch all you want to. If LeBron ain't in that All-Star game, I'm not going. I'll tell you that much. I'm telling you right now, cancel my ticket. I'm telling you now.
Mind you, guys, we live in LA.
I won't be in attendance. I'll be at one of them parties over there. I'll be at one of them parties watching the joint. I'm not going. If they don't put Bron in there, I'll tell you that right now.
Man, you'll see Jordan at crypto, just having a full
right. Facts, pitchforks and all. You're not about to disrespect. After I've seen what we've done to the legends, we put them in off the strength. That's a basketball code. Hell no.
They only do that when they announce that that's the last year, though. He ain't announcing yet that it's the last year. If he announced this is his last year, he will definitely be grandfathered.
Oh, absolutely.
Bro, hey, bro, we got to do it off the strength. I'm just saying. We put a lot of the greats off the strength.
That's a fact.
And we got to keep that going for the culture.
But those guys announced that that was going to be their last year, though. That's why they grandfathered them in. He not saying this is going to be his last year.
If they don't allow him to get in, I promise you. Y'all don't want to. Y'all can see that episode. I would be in here going crazy. I might rip my shirt off.
That's going to be the one. That's going to be the one to take us over the top, Jay.
Matter of fact, we need that one.
Facts. Y'all crazy, bro.
NBA J77 said Kawhi or Diddy.
Come on.
What is it?
Kawhi or Diddy?
Diddy hooping, but bro, come on, man. Kawhi leading the league in steals, my boy. I don't know, bro. I'm going with the Kawhi, man. This is why. Every time I see Kawhi get to the mid-range, I think it's cash. Yo, son. Every time he gets to two or three spots, I think he's making it. Yo, son.
He is.
Yeah.
And he is.
He is. 2 shots, making one. That's a fact.
Yeah. Also, Jordan, I think you're right about Kobe Sanders going to Kawhi school. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, he be getting to that mid-range. He be going all that. So.
Yeah, he's definitely in the school of Kawhi for sure. Man, but we hit our 138, man. We got 240 people in here today. Appreciate you guys for, coming and supporting us always. Please make sure
guess too, by the way, because I'm about to make sure y'all. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Ashton. I'll definitely cut you off. My bad, gang.
I appreciate that, big dog. Please make sure you guys subscribe. We're on at 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. Eastern. Go ahead, Jay. I'll finish after you're done with the special guest. Go ahead and state yours.
We got Trey White from Kansas coming on Thursday, it's looking like. And we have Paul McNeil coming on Wednesday. So we got two from Kansas, and then we got NC State. I don't know. I think Paul McNeil might lead the. I'm trying to figure it out. So yeah, but Paul McNeil. I think he leads college basketball with the highest point game. I think he had 48 this year at for NC State. So I think that's the highest in college basketball right now. So we'll have him on Wednesday. We'll have Trey White, but anything can happen. But those are locked in for now. So just letting y'all know that, and we'll be promoting that.
And another PSA. If you guys weren't here a couple days ago, me and Jordan did talk about the passing of our grandfather. So these last couple of weeks have been a little on and off for us. So just in case if we are not on, that is probably why. So just give us a little bit of grace. We're still trying to get everything situated. But on that end, we're usually on every weekday at 8 a.m. PST and 11 a.m. Eastern. Please make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what allows us to continue to bring this to you guys. So if you guys are on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, please go right now to our YouTube and subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Other than that, boys, do you guys have
Hold on, last thing. Norris, the last thing on the show. Can you show us what outside looks like? Are you battling the snowstorm, and how is the fam doing?
Look at how you just started smiling.
The snowstorm is crazy.
It is. It's slowed down. They canceled everything today, but I'll show you a little something. Let me see if I can show you a little something.
My dog, NBA J, CL.
Oof.
They don't look as crazy. Is the snow high?
Yes, it is. It's high.
The sun coming out. That mug might melt.
Yeah.
Are you guys the real?
We got between 11 to 16 inches in like 24 hours.
Oof. Are you guys still practicing?
No. We was, but no.
Yeah.
That out there.
Can you go out? Like if you went out there and you jumped into that snow, would you sink into the snow? Is it that high?
If I went out there and stuck my foot in the snow, it'd come up like to my shin.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, so all right. So looks are deceiving because it looked like it just stuck to the ground. That snow's high.
No. If I go out there and stick my foot in the ground and I wear a size 12 shoe, it's gonna come all the way up to the middle between my bottom of my foot to the middle of my shin, almost up to my knee.
So you can't Uber Eats or DoorDash to the crib, huh? It's over with.
Everything's closed. School's closed. Everything's closed.
They ain't never had a snow day, Norris. They don't know. You telling me some LA.
Well, yeah, stores are closed.
But
yes,
everything is closed, man. We had a winter.
That's why
it's called a winter.
Comes, you gotta go stock up. Come on,
man. It's a winter storm all over the country. It's all over the country. The only place it's not is Miami. That's the only South Florida. The only place that's in regular temperatures this time of year.
Man, California
it was a national like winter like storm, like especially on the East Coast, in the Midwest, in the South. It was cold everywhere, even down like in Texas and stuff. Cold everywhere.
Nah, can't do it. Can't do it. Well, make sure you have that heater on 10.
Oh man, me and wifey, son, we tucked in the house. Fireplace going.
Ooh, you got the fireplace?
Plenty of push-ups and Call of Duty going. Plenty, you know what I mean? Plenty of that.
Hey man, Pargo said we cool in Vegas, LOL.
I bet y'all are, P. I bet y'all are, JP.
Hey man, appreciate everybody.
Pargo, yo, we need you. Hey, Pargo, we need you on one.
Pargo, you gonna be my guest on the show, JP.
He's actually on TikTok. He's on TikTok right now watching it.
Pargo, we need you on the show, gang. We need you on the show, my dog.
Promote the movie, bro.
Hey,
Pargo,
Pargo got some fire, but he one of the best. Talking about pickup. Pargo is one of the best at pickup.
And Pargo got a lot of stories too. We need Pargo on here multiple times.
Pargo said, "Who on here has some of my film other than Cole?"
Huh?
I'm about to say,
who on here has seen my film other than Cole? That's what he said.
Pargo, we made tapes of you, bro. What are we talking about?
No, he's talking about his movie. I'm saying we got to promote the movie.
His film.
I seen it straight up. I hit him right up.
Hey, Pargo, real quick, dog.
And I paid money to see it. Make sure y'all go.
All right, Norris. Where do you get it? Yeah, let me know so I can watch it.
If you put it in the chat.
He said, Yeah.
Y'all go
Here
pay.
you
to
go,
see
bro.
Kobe.
It's
If
on
you're a real
Prime.
friend,
It's
if
on
you're a real
Prime.
friend, go pay. Don't ask for the free. If you're a real friend, go pay to support my man.
We
I
got
paid-
Prime. I'm gonna go
Wait,
support it.
he said it's on Prime. It's free. He literally just said it's
But you gotta pay to get Prime though.
true. He said it's all free now.
Norris, hey, look, the way Norris supported, he might have bought the DVD, bro. Because he told like,
I would have.
Norris acted like he got the DVD copy the way he talking about paying for it, dog.
Man, that's a real one. I'm telling you, that is a real one. Yeah, he said it's all free now, on Prime. Shout out to
All right,
Prime.
all right. Say the
That
title real
what's
quick.
the name?
Say the title.
What's the name of it? Yeah, what's the name? We got Cole called me as soon as he finished it. We locked. LOL. Yeah, we need Pargo. What's the name of it? So we can make sure that we shout it out. The Final Play. That's what it's called. The Final Play.
I bet. Hey, I better see some Denzel-like performances in this, Fargo. No cap. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog.
Yeah, hey, it's a dope movie. I ain't gonna tell y'all the movie, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he wrote it and everything. Like, and if you know Pargo, it's gonna make it even funnier because some of the inside jokes, if you know him, you're gonna catch those inside jokes in the movie. It's funny. It's dope.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Congrats,
I
Pargo.
love
So it's
it.
The Final Play. It's on Amazon and on Prime, and it's free. So
Let's get it.
lock in. He said I'm miles away from a Denzel, and then put a bunch of laughing faces. And shout
Yo,
out to
hey,
Pargo.
gang, we gonna get you on, dog. Be ready, bro.
Be ready.
Be ready. All right,
Yeah.
my dog. CL, my dog. Appreciate you, gang. Always. All right, bro.